The Chief Executive Officer of the Millennium Development Authority, Engineer Sarfo, says only Cabinet can alter the concession agreement on the private sector participation of the ECG.
He was reacting to demands by the Public Utility Workers Union for a review of the agreement which cedes off the ECG to a private entity for 25 years.
Barring any interventions by government, the state power distributor will be ceded to a private entity in a 25-year concession agreement under a private sector participation model. Workers of the company have been agitating over the decision, which is a precondition for the disbursement of the second pact of the Millennium Challenge account. They fear the decision, when implemented, would impact negatively on their fortunes as workers and want MEDA to reverse the agreement. According to MEDA, the agreement has a clause that bars the concessionaire from undertaking a retrenchment exercise in the next 5 years. But the Public Utility Workers Union, PUW, has kicked against the concession, stating that ECG workers will be laid off once the process is completed. Speaking exclusively to TV3, Chief Executive Officer of MEDA, implementers of the projects, Engineer Sarfo, said they are mindful of the workers' concerns.
There has been some previous engagements. There have been engagements with ECG management. There have been engagements with PUW. We have tried to have engagement with the staff themselves. Unfortunately, that has not been made possible. It's not been made possible because at the time when we wanted it, management and PUW felt that it was not opportune for us to do that.
Asked whether the agreement can be reviewed as demanded by the ECG workers, Engineer Sarfo said Cabinet is the only authority with a mandate to vary the structure of the agreement. Until then, the planned leasing of the ECG remains on course.
You have to understand that some of the decisions are cabinet decisions, and therefore if there's a need for changes, then cabinet is the one that will have to take those decisions. Cabinet will direct how those changes can be implemented. MEDA is a Government of Ghana agency mandated to implement the compact. We do not act on our own. We act according to rules and regulations. We act according to the mandates that we are given.